Hi, my name is Omi, and on this channel, we enable others to love their hair by simplifying hair care. Something that's so difficult, but so easy. Let's get to explaining. Today, we're talking about dry hair. What is dry hair? Dry hair is hair that does not have enough moisture and oil to maintain its natural sheen, aka this Marley hair on my head. I mean, it's kind of an example of it, right? Looks rather dry in color for it. Most of us know dry hair by dandruff, flaky scalp, things like that. There are many ways and reasons that your hair can be dry. You can have dry hair without having a dry scalp. What? Say what? Another video though, Now that we know what dry hair is, what actually causes dry hair? Well, there are many factors. First of which being environmental. Your environment can cause your hair to be dry. For me, winter is a huge detriment to my hair. Yes, an extreme detriment to my hair. Jersey winter, Maryland winter too. Any winter? But honestly, it's extreme climates. So whether it's hot or cold, those climate changes can make your hair dry. Any extreme climate change can make your hair dry. Another thing that aids in your hair being dry is water. Now, we're talking about water that has chlorine or salt water. They can dry out your hair and rather quickly. There are also certain hair care practices that make your hair more prone to being dry. These practices include, but are not limited to, your shampoo. Shampoo's great, right? It gets rid of the dirt, the gunk, nasty stuff, right? But it also gets rid of your natural oils. It gets rid of your natural sebum that your scalp produces to moisturize itself. That being said, if you're a frequent hair washer, like I was for the last 8 months or so, you will notice your scalp get dry. It gets very, very dry if you don't condition it properly. And keep in mind, when I say condition it, I'm not necessarily talking about conditioners, because conditioners can also be harmful and aid in dryness. Say what? Yep, you heard me. So washing your hair too often in general will also lead to dryness, whether it's the shampoo you're using, or even like me, I wasn't necessarily using shampoo, I was using apple cider vinegar, which, has a high acidity level. It's going to eat away at that sebum, probably even quicker than shampoo, quite honestly. But neither here nor there. I'm not a chemist. I'm just saying what I feel, literally, from my scalp. Not yours, mine. So you hear people often say, do not blow dry your hair. Like, don't blow dry your hair, let it air dry. Don't use flat irons too much because you'll have heat damage. But they don't tell you that when you use these heat products, you can also dry out your hair. And a lot of those problems come from your hair being dry and not having enough moisture to support itself. Chemical treatments such as dyeing, coloring your hair, same thing, right? Perming your hair can also dry out your hair, because what those actually do, they break down your hair follicle. Like, they get into them, break it down. Like, I don't know why that's my motion for break it down, but they break it down. Ooh. Break it down. I don't know why I'm like this. Last but not least, your hair can be dry because of underlying health conditions. So if you have a problem that you might not be aware of, and you're like, oh my gosh, my scalp's very flaky and it's never been this flaky, or it's just super dry, my hair is so dry and brittle and breaking off, what is causing this? It could be something going on medically, or it could just be the fact that your body's not getting the proper nutrients. So like I always say, inside out, okay? So if you want your hair to grow, you want your hair not to be dry, things like that, first you wanna make sure we're drinking our water, we're taking our... I'm giving you too much information. Oh my gosh, next video. If you want to know how to prevent your hair from being dry, how to take care of it, look out for my next video, because I've given you so much information in this one, and it's just, I cannot keep doing this in one video. It needs to be broken down.